Hi, welcome to my channel 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. This is going to be a love reading, twin flames, soulmates, relationship, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to see what comes out and what's clarified in the reading in regards to that. Yeah, we'll just see what comes out, what message Spirit has for us today. And please keep in mind this is a general reading. While it is general, I do have a tendency to get pretty specific, so please just use your own intuition to guide you through the messages to find out if it's for you or if it's not. I do have a tendency to get pretty detailed, and I do this to give you the details that you need to kind of figure out if this reading is for you or not, okay? Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box. And if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And I just want to thank everyone for their positive comments of encouragement, love, and support and light. That really means a lot to me. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So I want to start off by pulling the mutual energy between the lovers here in this reading. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me the mutual energy for this reading. Show me the mutual energy. Okay. All right. So the mutual energy here, we got the Six of Cups. This is definitely soulmate energy, definitely twin flame energy. Okay, but someone here could be a Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus or Jupiter. All right, but here what I'm seeing is somebody is thinking about the past. Maybe it's both people here thinking about the past, feeling very, very nostalgic, thinking about memories between the two of you, and about love that seems lost between the two of you. I definitely feel like there is a disconnection. There may not be any communication between the two of you, is another thing that I'm getting as well. This is also a feeling of longing, yearning for the past. Really kind of living in the past emotionally, not being able to move forward, not being able to get over this person. So there may not be any communication here, and you may be separated, but what I'm feeling here is that neither one of these people have moved on from each other. Okay, so very, very much yearning for someone, but also this is an energy of feeling like there's no hope. Maybe you feel like there's no hope in reaching out to them. There's no hope in reconnecting. There's no hope in reconciliation. So just feeling like there's no hope for the relationship, and there's a deep, deep sadness to go along with that as well. So a very deep sadness, a very deep longing for your soulmate, for your partner, and which you feel very disconnected from is another thing that I'm getting here as well. I feel like this is somebody you may have known since you were children. Maybe you grew up with this person, and maybe you actually have children with this person. Just take it as it resonates, you guys. But either way, I definitely feel like there's a history here. Okay, so I do feel like there's a strong history between the two of you. But I feel like something has happened here. Something has happened. There's a disconnection. And why do I feel like for both people here, you're feeling like there's no hope for reconciliation? Okay, feeling like you can't move forward. You can't get over the past. All right. So interesting energy that we have here. Okay. I also feel like with this being Scorpio energy, there's a lot of changes. So I feel like the both of you has went through a lot of changes separately, individually, and then there was a lot of changes as well in the relationship. And I almost have the feeling of being together and just this feeling of being very naive about things and about the world, and just almost seeing things like through an innocent, like naive, childlike energy, seeing through those eyes, for both people. And I think that there was a lot of obstacles for the both of you. There was a lot of challenges, and I think that you both like quickly grew in the relationship with each other. I think that something had happened here, and there was a disconnection. And it's like you're thinking back on those days with your person where everything just felt so like carefree and innocent, and there was no worries, and everything just felt so sweet, so, you know, loving. And it's like both people are just really missing those days. And I just heard the thunder, you guys. All right. So let's get a clarifier for this mutual energy. This is really sad energy. Like, I feel sad. So somebody really feels sad here. All right. Yeah, somebody, look at that fear. The answer is yes, reinvention. So it's like, it's almost like you were children when you got together, you know, or at least you were very inexperienced, is what I'm seeing here. And I think that a lot of problems that you may have had in this relationship with your person is the fact that you are both inexperienced. Okay. So it's almost like looking back on it and saying, man, I wish I could do that over now that I know what to do, and just feeling really sad about it, feeling like there's no hope. Let's get further into this. Spirit, tell me more about this mutual energy, these soulmates here. Okay. So this is a twin flame reading. I just want to say it's a twin flame reading. These twins are not in contact, but are deeply longing for each other. Okay, we have divine feminine that came out here. Okay, so there's a divine feminine involved. It is a twin flame reading. These are soulmates very much, but the divine feminine energy is very receptive, and very, very loving, very nurturing. And also with divine feminine, this is also growing. So I definitely feel like this relationship was an awakening to the both of you, and definitely a growing into who you really are. And it's almost like now that you've stepped into who you really are, you're looking back on the relationship and you're like, wow, I need to reconnect with them. I want to talk to them. I've learned so much about myself and about the relationship. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Let's get another card to clarify this energy. So divine feminine, you are longing for a soulmate from the past. I also feel like the soulmate, they owe you an apology. And this apology never came, is what I'm getting here. Maybe you never had a chance. And we have self-worth to go along here. Okay. So here we definitely have a feminine. I definitely feel like for the feminine in this reading, you struggle with a lot of issues from childhood that has to do with that it really has affected your own self-worth in adulthood, you know. And for you, feminine, I kind of feel like this could be like childhood neglect, something along those lines, okay? And I think for you, feminine, this is something that you have dealt with. And I think that you've really had to find your worth over the years, okay? I really think that you have. And I think that You may have stepped away, walked away from this relationship here because this person wasn't showing you your worth, wasn't valuing you as a divine feminine. Okay. So I want to see who I'm reading for here. I definitely am very curious. So I'm going to go ahead. My puppy just ran in here when I did that. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card to show me this divine feminine here. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this divine feminine energy. Show me her energy towards this divine masculine. Show me this feminine's energy. Okay. So, make no doubts about it. This is 100% a twin flame relationship. It is a divine partnership. This is divine soulmates, okay? This divine feminine is a water sign. Definitely could be a Cancerian energy with the Two of Cups here. All right. So, feminine, you are a very loving person. You are somebody who likes to give, is something that I'm getting here. So you're a giver emotionally. You like to help others. I feel like you especially really like to help others in their time of need emotionally, is what I'm getting here. You're always the person that your friends would call when they're very upset or when they're very emotional. You're very nurturing. You're just very giving, very loving, always able to understand the other person, always able to understand where they're coming from and just be able to soothe them in a way. I think that you're very appreciated by your friends, by a lot of people around you for that reason. And I also think that you don't have a problem with vulnerability as well. I think that that's one of the reasons why people open up to you so much emotionally. It's not only that you have such an emotionally healing presence and energy, but it's also that you're not afraid to be vulnerable as well. You're not afraid to also share what you've been through as well. So that's another thing that I see is very that people really love about you as well. Okay. I'm also feeling like while you were together with this person, okay, you were in this relationship together, I feel like neither one of you was awakened, is what I'm getting here. I feel like a lot of the energy during that partnership, during that time, because I feel like you both were very young, was spent working through childhood issues, working through those karmic issues that, you know, you held inside, is what I'm getting here, okay? But the relationship definitely served as a catalyst. It definitely served as a catalyst to work on what you needed to work on, a divine mirror to show you what you needed to work on. And then we have this Two of Cups here, signifying to me that the breakup was the triggering for your awakening, with the Six of Cups in reverse. So this person to you, divine feminine, means so much to you. And in fact, it's like you never truly realized how much they meant to you until you're looking back on everything. And now it's like, wow, it makes so much sense. Like, and you feel like this is the only person for you. This is the only one that you want. So you want a partnership with this person and you want a reconnection. All right. Spirit, please clarify this feminine's energy. Yeah, exactly like I said. This partnership was your divine mirror. You two were together very young, is what I'm getting here. Neither one of you knew what you were doing. Both of you took advantage of each other at times, took each other for granted. And you know, it was that divine mirror, that catalyst to show you what you needed to change within yourself. And the breakup was the triggering to your awakening, to your divinity. And it's like now looking back, you're like, I want to try this again. I want to try this again. I want to know if my person is awakened the way that I am, and I want to do this again. Okay? I just love how Spirit is so clear. So let's get your person's energy here. All right. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this masculine, show me this divine masculine energy here. Show me this masculine's energy towards this feminine. Okay. So we have strength in reverse. All right. So what I'm seeing here is, first of all, this masculine could be a Leo, okay, with the strength card. I feel like, too, this masculine may have had trouble with resisting things in the past during your relationship, okay, is one of the things that I'm getting here, and we'll find out what that is. It could be lust, it could be a third party, it could be other things. We'll have to look deeper into it. But there's definitely a problem here with being able to say no, being able to resist things that you know aren't good for the relationship. And I think that's one of the things that really took a toll on this divine feminine, on the self-worth. It's something this feminine really had to work on. But one thing that you may not know here, what I'm seeing is this masculine also had very low self-worth. And that's the reason why he had a very hard time saying no. He had a very hard time resisting. And I think that this masculine was able to be pressured into things really easily, is one of the things that I'm getting here. As a child, he could have been peer pressured really easily, because this masculine also dealt with abuse. I'm sorry, not abuse, neglect, okay, as a child, which is basically the same thing, but, you know, so this masculine dealt with that as a child as well. So definitely I'm seeing here this masculine and this feminine are mirroring each other, have mirrored each other throughout their life here, and definitely was a mirror to each other to bring up those self-worth issues during the relationship, okay? So let's clarify this masculine's energy, see what we get. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Twin flame energy. So here we have the twin flame card. Here we have a soulmates card. And here we have the divine partnership card. Hello. Twin flames all the way. 100%. There's no denying it here. Okay. So this masculine is also longing for the past, thinking about the past, thinking about his feminine. Okay, here, his twin flame. He's also thinking about how unawakened he was during the relationship, how easily he was influenced by others, and how he should have said no more. He should have resisted more for his twin flame. But I do feel like these are issues that he's worked on. I feel like he's been working on his strength, okay, his inner strength. All right. But no matter how hard he tries, he cannot resist the memories, the longing for his twin flame. So there's a lot of deep longing for this twin, no matter how long it's been since they've seen each other, is one of the things that I'm getting as well. Okay. So here we have a lot of information. We definitely got a lot there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the thoughts that this feminine feels, is thinking, and is feeling everything about her person, okay? Let's see what's going on with you, feminine. Feminine, please reveal the thoughts that you have towards your person. Okay. The Ace of Wands spark. So that's really beautiful. Okay, so you definitely want to try again. Like I said, you want a new beginning. You want to do things again, okay? And you feel very deeply and very passionately about this, okay? No matter how long it's been since you guys were together, that fire, that spark, that electricity, those butterflies, they've never left. It's still there. No matter how much time it's been, you still feel that sparkle inside of your heart when you think of your person. Okay. It's still there. It's never went anywhere. And you think, feminine, it's never going to go anywhere. You feel like this is the one for you. There's also a lot of sexual attraction. There's still sexual energy here. It's all there, is what I'm getting. Okay. This is also feeling guided by spirit. With the Ace of Wands, okay, a very spiritual card, the Ace of Wands is. So this is also feeling very intuitively connected to your person. All of a sudden, you're thinking about them like crazy. You can't forget about them. All of a sudden, it feels like they're there with you. What is that going on? Spirit, tell me more about the Ace of Wands here and the thoughts of this feminine towards her masculine. Okay, cycles. So again, this is wanting to try things again is what I'm getting here. Okay. Definitely wanting to try things again. You feel there's a lot unsaid. You feel that there was so much you didn't understand while you guys were in the relationship. You were so young, you were so naive, there was so much you didn't get, there was so much you didn't understand. And now that you do understand it, you want to express that, okay? So it's like something you've been holding for a very long time, all right? With cycles also being here, this is also, you know, intuition, feeling intuitively a presence, okay, with cycles. And this Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, there's that little feeling that you used to get when you were with your person, when you were talking with your person, and you've been feeling that way again. You've been having a lot of memories come up. You've been replaying a lot of your relationship in your mind. Okay, so you're like, what is this? I feel like for you, feminine, because I'm seeing you here, you're looking towards the sky. You could be looking at the moon and wondering where your person is, what they're doing, how they feel about the past, how they feel about you, if they're thinking about you. if they're thinking about the past, the memories like you, if they're also longing for you the way that you are them. Oh, so let's get a hidden truth behind this. Let's get a hidden truth behind your thoughts, feminine, and see what's going on. What is behind these thoughts? Spirit, please reveal to me what is behind this feminine's thoughts. What's the hidden truth behind these thoughts? Okay, so you're wondering what your person is doing. You're wondering if they're doing the same thing that you're doing. You're wondering if you're looking at the same moon at the exact same time and exactly the same moment, thinking about each other and feeling that little feeling inside that you get, those butterflies, and if they feel them too, if they're thinking about you in that exact same moment, and if they also feel that. Okay. So let's take a look at your emotions. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the emotions this feminine has towards her divine masculine here. Oh boy, what did I tell you? The High Priestess. This is deep. This is spiritual. This is extremely spiritual, okay? You guys literally came here to this earth to trigger each other into a spiritual awakening. I know that it sounds crazy. It sounds ridiculous. But feminine, for you and your intuition, you know that it's right. You know that it's true. You know the words that I'm saying to you right now is the truth. And with the Ace of Wands here, you're learning a little bit about your spiritual journey, little by little. Okay, things you were unaware of before. And it just makes so much sense what I'm saying to you right now. For you, feminine, you could have an Aries moon. Okay, you could also have a Cancerian moon with a High Priestess here. Or you could be a Cancerian sun. Okay. But yeah, you want a new beginning. You do. You want to try again, being awakened, knowing what you know now about your connection, about your relationship. Okay? You feel very intuitively connected to them. This is a spiritual connection. There are spiritual cords between the two of you. You can hear them at times speaking to you, is what I'm getting here as well. All right? There could also be some spiritual sexual energy here. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the astral realm and the spiritual realm is what I'm getting. Okay? You also want to share what you know. Sometimes you wonder, is my person awakened to this connection the way that I am? Do they know in their intuition? Do they know what I know about this connection? Are they awakened in any type of way? Do they know that they're my twin flame? Spirit, please tell me more about these emotions. And again, there's that receptive energy with the High Priestess. So, feminine, you're very receptive to the universe right now. You're listening to all your signs. You're learning so many lessons. And for this particular feminine, I feel for the past 2 years, I think that this has all taken place over the past 2 years. You have grown significantly spiritually. I mean, I'm talking rapidly. This is rapid spiritual growth for this feminine over the past 2 years. It's unbelievable what you've been through. But here you are. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the emotions this feminine has towards her masculine. Tell me more. Okay. So you want to be in union. You recognize and you feel that you're already in spiritual union. Your person is with you spiritually all the time, with you, connected deeply through soul cords. There's telepathy all the time as well, is what I'm getting here. So you're already in spiritual union. But what I'm also getting here is you want actual union. You could be getting glimpses of you guys being together from your past life. You're seeing cycles. You're seeing your past lives replaying out. And I definitely feel like you left off. You picked up in this life where you left off in the past life. So you're seeing those things. Okay? You have a lot of knowledge about both of your souls that you have learned. And like I said, this is rapid spiritual growth and development. It's amazing. And with I knew exactly what I was doing, I feel like that's talking about your past life. You're seeing your past life. You're seeing your union with your DM, and you know exactly what you're doing in that life. You remember it. It's triggering memories. It's bringing back memories of your past life, because make no mistakes, you two have shared at least 2 lifetimes together. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. And you've been in union both lifetimes. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more, the hidden truth behind this feminine's emotions. Okay. So again, this is clarifying that energy, wondering what your person is doing, wondering if they're happier without you, if they've made their way in life, if they found someone else, if they're happy without reconnecting with you, if you should reach out. If they are happy, you're thinking, should I reach out? If they're happy, if they've moved on. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the actions this feminine would like to take towards her divine masculine. Okay, we got concrete ideas, Page of Pentacles here. All right, so you're not quite sure what to do. You know that you want to take action. You know that you want to reach out. The Page of Pentacles is reaching out, right? Because he's reaching out. He's holding out a pentacle. Okay, so you want to reach out. You're trying to get ideas to how you can do that. Maybe your person changed their number. Maybe you're having a hard time getting a hold of them. I think you've even thought about writing them a letter. I think you're brainstorming. Okay, you want to know, how should I reach out to my person? But you're also conflicted at the same time. You're thinking, should I just let the universe handle it and let the universe bring them to me, or should I reach out? Okay. Feminine, I think over the time that you've been separated, you've wrote to your person letters. These are secret letters that you've never sent. These are things that you've always wanted to say to your person, but you didn't get to say. These are secrets, revelations that you've had since your breakup, since your awakening. Things that you always wanted your person to know. You felt like you couldn't tell them, so you wrote them down. You wrote them letters. I feel like you have several letters. You could have a whole notebook. All right. Spirit, tell me more about these actions this feminine would like to take towards her masculine. I'm feeling very heavy Taurus energy here as well. Okay, so we got fall. Okay. So I think, feminine, you are really thinking about reconnecting with them. Okay, reaching out to them some way, somehow. Maybe you're planning to do this by fall. But notice the 2 candles, and then I'm seeing the 2 candles. This is twin flame energy. Okay. You could also be thinking about doing some magic, okay? Not anything bad, just asking the universe, if this is meant to be, please bring in my twin to me, right? If this is meant to be, please bring my twin to me. So you could be thinking about that, okay? But definitely thinking about reaching out. But you're staying quiet about it, all right? You're staying very quiet about it. You're not speaking about this relationship, and you're not speaking about your plans, your feelings, any of that. The only one you want to talk to about this is your person. Spirit, tell me the hidden truth behind these actions. I also have to say, I think that you're analyzing your dreams. You're analyzing what you're seeing in spirit. You're analyzing the information that you're getting, and you're writing those down as well. I feel like for this feminine, you have a dream journal or a dream diary, and you're writing your dreams down. Okay, you're keeping track of them. So yeah, I see you recording all of your dreams. I see you recording your messages, synchronicities that you're getting, and you know, you are looking for clarifications. You are looking for signs from the universe to clarify the things you've written down, the things you've seen, and you're getting those things. You're getting those clarifications. All right. You've also learned how to tap into your DM's energy spiritually. And again, this is clarifying what I've been feeling during this whole reading. You can feel your person. Even though you're apart, you can still feel them. You're getting past life information. You're seeing visions about them. And, you know, it's like they're really there with you. So you're able to tap into that energy whenever is what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's get a message about your energy, feminine, from spirit. All right. So look how beautiful that is. And notice there's like strings of light going all over them, showing light energy. Being connected through cords is another thing. And even in darkness, even if you're not with your person, still being connected. And this is also clarifying having access to your person, to that energy anytime, tapping into it spiritually. Okay? And we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So yeah, you feel like your person is calling you in. You feel something pulling you towards them again. And you're wondering, do they feel the same way? Are they calling me in? Okay. All right, so let's take a look at your person. Let's see what's going on there. And I'm actually being called to use this deck, so I hope you guys don't mind. Okay, fine. We'll use my tarot deck. I'll use this one another time. That was one of my first ones. Well, not one of my first, but it was one of my first ones I started using on the channel. Spirit, please reveal to me the thoughts that this divine masculine has towards this divine feminine. Okay. We have the Five of Wands, all right? And then we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this masculine is thinking about how there is no communication, all right, between the two of you. Communication is cut off, blocked, all right. Also with the Five of Wands, this masculine is thinking about how it was so stupid. It was so petty. The reasons why communication was cut off, the reason why you guys split up or don't talk anymore, or whatever it is, it was so petty. It was so stupid. And that's how they're feeling. Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards his feminine here. So this masculine is definitely a Leo, I want to say, okay? And they want their feminine to know that they have learned how to stand up for themselves. That's something they really struggled with, is what I'm getting here. And, you know, they're thinking, man, I should have just stood up for myself, you know, especially with the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. This is like pressuring, you know, and just him not wanting to deal with the pressure, not wanting to deal with the issues, so giving in order not to create, you know, conflict, more aggression, when really he was creating more conflict and more aggression with his feminine. And he's looking back on it like, gosh, it was so petty. It was so stupid. All of this. And I'm not talking to the person I love, my true love, my twin flame, because I didn't have the strength enough to say no, because I didn't have the strength enough to stand up for myself, because I was so influenced by others. And they're really just kicking themselves, really, for the past. Yeah, they're understanding that it was a huge problem. They're understanding that they should have had more strength. They should have been able to stand up for themselves. They're understanding that the reason for the disconnection is so petty. It was so stupid. And they're really feeling like only a child would have done that. Only a child would have been so influenced, so pressured, so unable to stand up for themselves, and lost the love of their life. Only a child would have made those decisions. And they're thinking, but I'm not a child anymore. I've learned from that. I've found my strength. I've grown up, and I will never let anyone tell me what to do anymore. This divine masculine has grown into a true Leo energy. They are ready to stand up for themselves. They are understanding who they are now, more than anything else. And it has a lot to do with you, feminine, and the connection and the things that you've went through. They're also understanding how they blocked their own way with you, how they created competition for you, feminine, because they didn't want to have the strength to stand up for themselves. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the thoughts. Tell me the hidden truth behind the thoughts this masculine has for this feminine. Says it all. I lost myself for a little while. They were letting others control them. They were letting other people make decisions for them, dictate what they do, because they didn't even know who they were themselves. They were lost, and they didn't even understand that themselves. Okay. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions this masculine has for this feminine. I feel like this masculine is like really tall and like kind of like slender or like athletically built, almost on the slender side. I feel like they have short hair. We got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so they definitely still hold you in their heart. They're definitely still thinking about you. They feel like they owe you, especially emotionally. They want to reconnect with you. They wish they could offer you something more stable. They feel like after all this time, they still feel devoted to you and only you. And they would like to show you how they've grown. So they wish that they could show you the person that they've grown into, because they know that you would be so proud of them if they could show you that. And they feel sorry for fighting against that. Okay. They also want to show you how stable they've become in themselves. They're very proud of that, is what I'm getting here as well. And these could be things they had problems with while you were in the relationship. Spirit, tell me more about these emotions that this masculine has for this feminine. Okay, so they understand why the breakup happened, and they want to tell you that too. They have an understanding of why this all happened. This masculine is spiritually aware. They may not completely be aware of the twin flame journey, but they are spiritually aware. They are aware of soulmate energy, very deep soulmate energy. They know that the tie with you, the connection with you, goes deeper than a soulmate, although they may not know the word for it. Okay, it's much, much deeper. All right, so they understand now why the universe led them through this breakup, why they had to lose their twin flame, and it was to gain their strength. It was to be okay with the person that they truly are, and it was to be able to stand up and be proud of yourself and show the world and tell the world who you really are. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about... Oh. I look for you everywhere. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this masculine has towards this feminine. I will wait for a sign from you. So this masculine, he doesn't know if this feminine wants him back. He doesn't know if this feminine feels as devoted to him as he feels towards her. All right. So he's waiting for a sign from his feminine. All right. That's what I'm seeing here. He's waiting for a sign. He's waiting for contact. He's waiting for some kind of initiation from this feminine. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me what actions does this masculine want to take, if any, towards this feminine. Okay, beautiful. So 3 of Cups here, there are those that could love you and they shall. So this masculine wants a reconciliation. This masculine wants to meet up. This masculine still loves you. He wants you to know that he still loves you. It's clearly here. He's been holding on to you for all this time. And he wants to celebrate with you the people that you've become, to show each other who you've become and the lessons that you've both learned from the relationship, and try again. And really just take the time to enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other's presence this time, and reconnect, reunite, celebrate. All right. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this masculine would like to take towards this feminine. Change. He wants to show this feminine how much he's changed, that he's not the same person. And celebrate those changes, because it's so beautiful, and it's something this feminine has really taught him, and it's been so emotional, and it's been very spiritual, and he's really grown as a person and as a masculine, and he wants to show this feminine. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me the hidden truth behind these actions. Okay, so we have, I am not available and songs remind me of you. Okay, so to me, this is understanding that in the past, he was emotionally unavailable. He was. The breakup was needed. This disconnect, it was needed spiritually, to learn a spiritual lesson, to be able to grow up. He wasn't emotionally available because he was carrying so much from childhood, the self-worth issues, wasn't able to stand up for himself, wasn't even able to be his true self. So no, he wasn't available then. Okay, but he wants to show you that he is now. He's worked really hard to change that. Okay, and he's getting signs about you. There's songs that's coming on that reminds him of you. He's thinking about you very much, and he has a much deeper understanding about your connection, and he's definitely grown as a person. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say about this masculine. And look, we have the butterflies here. So they definitely have changed from the past. Definitely. They have definitely been through a lot spiritually, is also what I'm getting. And really, I feel like losing you was very painful for them. It was something that triggered this change. And we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So this masculine has done a lot of reflecting on himself and his partner. All right. And he's not sure if this feminine wants to see him or not. He's not sure if he should reach out. He feels like this feminine may reject him, is what I'm getting here. So he's praying. He's asking the universe also if this is meant to be, please bring my person to me. Okay. So he's just trusting and having faith that if it was meant to be, it's meant to be. But he is so open to his feminine coming forward. He's waiting for his feminine to come forward. He's trying to manifest his feminine to come forward. All right. So this is deep, deep longing that's spiritual, emotional, and it's also physical. So I see a reconnection here. I see something going on here within the next 2 months. All right. So there's going to be some kind of change here. Somebody's going to reach out to someone and there's going to be a reconnection. So let's see how that's going to go. Let's pull a card to see how that will go. We'll get one of these. Okay, so we got destruction and commitment. So this is really interesting. This is definitely putting an end to the destructive behaviors that destroyed your commitment and showing that they have a commitment not to destroy what you guys have again, that they would never jeopardize it, that it means a lot to them, that they're committed to making it work, they're committed to never losing you again. All right. So let's get some messages from your person, see what they want to say. Okay, to Divine Masculine from Divine Feminine. What do they want to say to you, heart to heart? Okay, that's too much. Sorry it takes so long, you guys. Okay. And to Divine Feminine from Divine Masculine, what do they want to say? Oh boy. Okay. And let's also get a twin flame message because we know that you guys are twin flames. Spirit, please tell me what else does this masculine, or I'm sorry, does this feminine want to say to this masculine? And Spirit, what else does this masculine want to say to this feminine? All right. So, what does the feminine want to say to the masculine, heart to heart? Here's what we have. One more time. Let's try this again. Let's have a new beginning. I know it can work. I don't know how I feel anymore. Okay, so yeah, this feminine's feeling different. This feminine wants to try again. Okay, so she's over the past. She's done with the past. She just wants to move forward. Okay, and feminine, what does your masculine want to say to you? They wonder if you still care. So they're feeling the same way about you, with you wondering if they're happy without you. They're wondering if you're happy without them. They're wondering if you still care about them the way they care about you. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So again, you were just the mirror holding up what they needed to change, and they know that, and they see that now. They have an understanding of that now, that it wasn't you, it wasn't the connection, it was them, it was their own reflection, it was their own insecurities, their own self-worth issues. It was all of that they've needed to work through, and they've tried really hard, and they've been working very hard to work through that, but they were not available to you emotionally until they did work through that. So they're saying, I've done a lot of reflecting, okay, and I understand if you don't care about me, but I still care about you, and I know that it was myself, it was my own issues, okay, and I'm waiting for a sign from you. I want to try things again as well. All right, so that's what I have here for you, and I hope that someone could find some insight and clarity from the reading. I really enjoyed this reading. It's really beautiful. It's so refreshing to have a beautiful reading like this. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you later. Bye.